have to fight the monster. And, this monster is very often yourself. And it's looking at yourself in a mirror and you just got exposed. And the question is like, what is the lesson that this situation is trying to teach me?
Whenever we think about health, the first thing that comes to mind is most likely physical health. It's something that we all do. But so many people forget how that physical health has an impact on our mental health and our mental well-being. Scientists throughout the years and people throughout history have maintained that a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. To be physically able and capable leads to a healthy mind. For me, one of the biggest things about that is that if I am strong and physically able and physically capable, I have a sense of confidence when I move forward with my decisions in business. Today on this video, I work with Camille Baz, former fittest woman in the world, and she explains the benefits of physical health and how that affects your mental health and mental well-being. And when we're talking about this in this video and Camille's delivering this, think about how you can apply this to business, entrepreneurship, whatever it is, your passion, your products, and to sport as well. How physical health can be applied to the mental health and how it has such a massive benefit. Today's video was sponsored by MulliganBrothers.com, the best motivational clothing brand in the world. Link down below. The brand new Rise and Grind t-shirts have just dropped. And I'm really excited about them. It's a brand new gym range. There's a lot more stuff as well that's come out. It's linked down below, guys. Get them before they are gone, and it's helped make this all happen as always. So thank you for the support. Before that, here is a lesson on how to use your physical well-being and how to transfer it into your mental well-being and mental health. I'm your host, Jordan Mulligan. Let's jump into the video.
So going off the back of that, how important is physical fitness to improve mental and emotional fitness, health outside of the fitness? How important is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think especially right now with COVID, it's definitely a subject that I'm so happy that it's more and more and more out there. I think, like, for me, movement is medicine. That's really how I see it. It's always been like that. Your body just produces so many chemicals in your brain that makes you happy, like little shot of endorphin left and right. It helps literally regulate your whole body. It's just that, and eating well is a recipe for success.
So high school was tough because of other people, but college was tough because of yourself, what you put yourself through. What is the power in tough situations, like finding tough situations?
A tough situation has this power. Either force you to grow or see if you're going to quit. And I think that's always what a tough situation is. It's like this little mountain, or this little, if you're someone who plays games, it's a level. So you're just at the end of your level where you're going to have to fight the monster. And, this monster is very often yourself. And it's looking at yourself in a mirror and you just got exposed. And the question is like, what is the lesson that this situation is trying to teach me? And am I willing to, see it and see myself for who I am? Or am I going to put the blinders and stay here? And if I stay here, that's it. You don't get to level up. So now you're starting to become this person that is going to stay here forever. And for me, like, that's terrifying. It terrifies me to not grow, to stay here. So that's kind of how I see tough situations. And sometimes I really ask myself how I did it. But also I was just at the NICU for 3 months, and, it's okay. And it's okay to understand that it is a tough situation. It's okay to know that it's hard, But also you have to remember that you can do hard things, and it's just hard. Hard thing is just hard. We do them all the time. We always make hard, we have heartbreaks, we break hearts. There's just a lot of hard that happened. So I think where we can get a lot out of a tough situation is trying to learn from that situation. And sometimes learning from that situation is also not just you, but it's learning how, other people feel, how other people, have grown their past, and then learn to have more compassion and understand every situation. That's what a tough situation is. I think that's what being tough is too, is always going into things with a clear mind, an open heart, and just be very vulnerable in learning and just growing.
What's your advice to the aspiring CrossFitter out there whose goal is to do that?
Yeah, do Feroz. Save your knees. That would be for all the other people that don't aspire to try to be the best in the world. Do Feroz, save your knees, save your back, and for life. But I would say for the, I guess the other people, make sure that you want this for the right reason. I think a lot of people, see the top athlete and it looks like they have all those sponsors and they live this type of life, and you just have no idea. You have no idea what we do. And, as an example, every year we go to the Bahamas with a certain sponsor, and all the athletes sponsored by them go there. And, to people, it seems like we're just, in the Bahamas, like drinking, but it doesn't look like that. Even when we're like doing those trips, like everyone is training at 6 a.m. And if we're not in meeting with the company, we're all training. And yes, it's nice and pretty where we are, but we might relax like for like 20 minutes at night. And that's like all the athletes that are there. So I would say like, make sure you're doing this for the right reason, and not for like, fame or whatever. Like it should be something like much, much deeper, and you should have a lot of fun doing it. Just like my mom used to ask me, you have fun? And if you don't, like, you don't have to do this. Like this, being a professional athlete is also can be very selfish. And that's part of kind of what I had enough at the end of. Like, I want to build a family. I want to be at service of other people. I want to help. Other people. And like, I felt like when I hit 25 years old, the wanting to, win and do like kind of this me thing really started to fade down. I started to have much more of a void in me. And it was like the me really transformed to we. And I just really wanted to help other people a lot more than I wanted to just have someone tell me I was good at pull-up, which is silly. With perspective, like being a professional exerciser is a little bit funny. But I want to be someone who helps other people, and that's really why I started my home, a brand with Feroz, so I could help people that, go to the Global Gym, like have good information, a good coach online, and help them achieve their goal and be happier, because I think happier, healthier, fitter people are just better for the world overall. And me winning a medal, I don't know if it does as much good.
Thank you so much to Camille Baz. I'm going to link her stuff down below so you can get onto her Instagram, because she puts so much resources out about how to be physically fit, how to maintain a healthy diet, a healthy body, and also your mental health. So her Instagram is linked down below. But for me, one of the biggest things about my physical health and the way I train, for me, it's about strength. I want to be able to deadlift, 600-700 pounds. I want to be able to squat 500-600 pounds. I want to be able to bench 400-500 pounds. I want to be able to do these things because it makes me feel lethal. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel confident. It makes me feel that I can walk into a room knowing that I'm really physically strong. And walking into a room with that confidence means that I can make clearer decisions. It means that I can make confident decisions. It means that I'm not questioning myself. And having, for me, physical strength gives me all of those things in abundance, and it makes me feel that I can move forward confidently in my business, my entrepreneurship, and my filmmaking. Guys, today's video is sponsored by mulliganbrothers.com, the best motivational clothing brand in the world. And the brand new gym series has just dropped. The Rise and Grind t-shirts have dropped. Hardest worker in the room. We've also got the new hoodie vests that have come out. They're all linked down below, and purchasing them makes this possible pretty much. Like, it makes it so we can do this. So go get them before they're gone. But thank you so much to everybody who supported us on this. All the profits from the clothing brand go straight back into making this content happen and delivering it for free for you guys. So thank you so much for making that happen. And yeah, guys, it's up to you what you decide to do ultimately with this information that we have given you today and the information that Camille's given you today. For me, I advise you to think about your physical health in a different way, from a different perspective, and think about how it can aid you in entrepreneurship. You know, the most successful people in the world, if we look at them, I'm not saying that they're all track athletes and really shredded and big dudes, but you will rarely find in the most successful aspects of the world, large obese people who are extremely unhealthy, who don't look after themselves. There is something with entrepreneurship where we can overlook our physical health because of how much we're hustling, how much we're working, how irrelevant it almost is to the hustle and the grind. But I guarantee you, the successful hustlers out there, the successful entrepreneurs out there, eventually stop and go, crap, this is affecting me. And once it starts to affect your business, your entrepreneurship, your clarity, your decisions, how you feel when you're working, then you'll start to look. So instead of looking for a cure when it happens, have a prevention. Gary Vee. Go check Gary Vee out and his love for blueberries. And if you understand that reference, you're a good Gary Vee fan. If you don't understand that, go check out Gary Vee. Type it in on Google, Gary Vee blueberries. Gary Vee's one of those guys. Overlooked his health for a long time, I believe, and then eventually started to look at himself and hold himself accountable because it makes him perform better. It means he's healthy with his family. It means he's better in life. I've spoken enough, guys. Go inspire change with passion and purpose through doing your actions and moving forward towards your own goals. I'm your host, Jordan Mulligan, and I will see you in the next one.